let's talk about Doctor Who. It's gonna be the first in like a series of these. This is mostly about Deep Breath, because, that just came out. Really exciting. I love the little quizzes in between, the Who Knows Who.tv, except for the fact that no one actually knows what Nine threw at Mickey Smith in that one episode. That was ridiculous. And anybody who got a 700 on that quiz was obviously cheating. Anyways, on to more relevant matters. I've got my notes here. Capaldi. I don't like him yet. Like, I feel like I will like him in the future, but I'm not sold yet, because he was just so confused, and he didn't really have his own personality yet. Like, he's not fully developed, so I don't know. I can't say that I like him. And people who say they do, like, I understand, but that's mostly just buying into the hype. Like, yeah. Anyways, there were a few things that I didn't like about the episode, naturally. I don't really like that he's using his Scottish accent, because I feel like that's just really lazy. David Tennant and Jack Harkness had Scottish accents, and they hid them. They acted like British and American people respectively. And, like, the Doctor's supposed to be British. The Doctor's always been British, so it's weird that he isn't. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel it's just laziness. Unless they're gonna do some plot thing with it, then I don't like it. Yeah, and I know that's a really controversial opinion, but it is an opinion. Yeah. Oh, and he never said it was her mistake. Oh my goodness. That reminds me so much of the 50th in the Man Who Forgets. He forgets that he's the Doctor. It's like, I feel like that's what that was hinting at. And 11 did kind of not really act like the Doctor at sometimes. He kind of, I don't know, he acted like a house cat that was constantly falling over. But that's just me, maybe. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved 11, but yeah. Also, 11, speaking of him, his phone call. Wow. That was kind of heartbreaking. Thanks a lot, Moffat. But, like, was that really necessary? I feel like he was meddling too much. Like, helping himself out in the future, that's a little bit selfish. I mean, at least he admits he needs help, but it's also really kind of vain. Like, really? Anyways, that's just my thoughts on that so far. I've got another card here. So, Madame de Pompadour. Oh my gosh, I loved the episode with Madame de Pompadour and Tennant with the robots, and I love how they brought that back. That was fantastic. They did that so well. And like the clues, and yet he still didn't get it. Ugh. Okay. Also, Jenny. Oh my gosh, Jenny is so undervalued. She's so important, and yet, like, she's undervalued. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And Strax is as hostile as ever. I love it. And I loved when he threw the paper and hit Clara in the face. That was just so funny. Don't get me wrong, like, poor Clara, whatever. But that was hilarious. And Clara, she finally has a character. She's finally a developed character. She's finally not just some plot twist, Like, I didn't like her before because she was basically just this flirty plot twist, which was kind of inappropriate, seeing as how 11 had a wife. But, now she's finally getting some character. I finally am starting to like her, Yeah. Oh, okay. The other thing. Missy. The the woman in the end of the episode, oh my goodness. I want to know who she is and, like, why does she call the doctor her boyfriend? What's going on? But officially, Missy is called the gatekeeper of the Nether Sphere. So, yeah, that could be really interesting. I hope they explore that and like explain the Nether Sphere. But I hope they explain it well and make it like an alien planet or some such. I really don't want them to make it like actually heaven or some stuff like that, because not everybody believes in heaven. And that's just and to presume that heaven would be exactly like that. Like, that is perfection. That is just, I don't like it. It's ugh. Okay. And so some theories of who Missy could be are the Master. I don't think it's going to be the Master though, because that wouldn't fit. You know what I mean? They killed off the Master, and like, that's fine. If they want to bring him back, you know what? That's fine too. But not like this. Let's not. Because that would be weird. He and the Doctor are arch enemies. They are not meant to be in love or anything. And that just, I don't like it. I don't like that theory. There's also the theory of her being the Rani, which is from the 1980s Doctor Who. And I actually think that would be a really cool idea, because, like, not many people know about the Rani, and I don't